hours. So office hours. What is office hours? Well, I've wanted to do this for a while, for a few months. Well, you know what? Before live stream to catch up. So while we wait for that, I want to just do an audio check because I hate going live and doing a live stream. Still says, Audio. Kind of give some time for people to jump at. We will get to that in a second. Yeah, it's not doing so well, is it? Our internet has not been great here lately. So I don't know. I don't know if this is working or not. We will not working. I can post this again later. Okay, so office hours. What is it? What is office hours? I'm holding my phone. It's my microphone. Okay, so office hours is something I have actually wanted to do for a while. Hold on. I'm actually gonna cancel both of those. So those don't take some of the internet. I had both of those streaming. That's probably a bad idea. So I want to do it for you're doing the assignments, but you're like, oh, I just basically email them. Office hours where you could schedule time to come in and talk to them, right? Now I don't know how effective on Sunday. Announcements in the beginning would be a great time. Talk for a few minutes. 2 Sundays ago, where students called the called program. It's getting a little redundant here. Has taken it a couple. Our district has actually started. They will actually commission. You can be certified. So it's from I believe 16 to 22 of the three. So we have a few students from here to Santa Cruz, and we were worried about the pass, which turned out to be accurate. The pass was closed. Well, part of the time it was closed. There were avalanche warnings. My sister was actually up there with her husband, and they took the alternate route that was still open, and they said a 1 hour drive took them over 3 hours. So we knew that was going to Sacramento for hey, let's do like a guy's day. I'll get Tristan there. So we drove out. We picked him up from his house. It was pretty snowy, and the pass diesel. We had weird stories about how much diesel was dumped, but dumped a bunch of diesel. So we spent like an hour trying to cut through some like suburb neighborhoods. But so long story short, I don't want these students to have that same problem. So okay, well the only other option is because every other route is at some point you're going up that hill. It took 3 hours to do, and that was avalanche warnings all the way down. Come over into California at Bakersfield, which. So then jump and drive up the coast to Santa Cruz. And I just really felt like that was going to be a lot. Tristan was going to drive all of that. They only thought it was going to be 2, but somewhere between 11 and 2. And then drive that all the way back home. I said, no, I'm going to go with you. So I ended up, and then I wasn't part of the camp. So what I did is I actually got a little motel right on the beach, and I just did some studying and some planning and some praying and reflecting and dreaming, vision, I don't know, all this stuff. And then I picked them back up, and we drove home. We ended up, it was because we couldn't leave. We left 3:30. I think we're leaving town at 3:45. I think I went and picked up Tristan, came back, got my kids, and we got on the road at 3:45. Yeah, on the road at 3:30. We're out of here by 3:45. So and now we have a summer camp district council, which is they do called stuff there. That's actually where Lily first got into to it. Yes, I know I'm trying to show off. So Judah started, but then he was like, I'm Lily's commission. Judah's from here in Ely commission. No, not necessarily. Like I said last year, Judah about that. And then like I said, we have one district council with us this year. And 4 students, only 2 churches that have from church would have called students. Maybe that was 2 weeks ago. I know it feels like I know I've missed. We've done things, but it's always been something involved in the church. We were going once a month vacation. Well, I did some like early Thanksgiving stuff and do Christmas with my family. So just like Nevada, like are we going to go to Disneyland? So I literally cut it. So we got her there within the first. So yeah, I have to say I had leaders fill the pulpit who this pastor is going on vacation and didn't have anyone to fill his pulpit. So normally he's got a couple guys he asks, they're all busy. So he's like, well, I need to take a big guys who his kind of taking that for that kind of stuff. So I'm very thankful church that we world. Week 1 was mine and her message, his message, and he was willing. and be able to cover it. Or, you know, not a lot of you really enjoy it, or whatever the name of Disney. I love about going to Disneyland for vacation. And we haven't been in over 10 years, but we've been on the East Coast for almost 10 years. I want to come home. Some vacations you go on, you come home, it's like the last day or the drive home. I'm like, cool to have. You know, idea of like just you're watching this. Go ahead and leave in the comments. Say thank you to them, because that was awesome that they were able to both step in and take care of those 2 weeks. And how do I get to this quickly? I guess I just load up our page. So I don't know how well this is working. And then all of a sudden, cool. It's still spinning. It's not doing so well. I do apologize for anyone trying to watch this live. I guess I will have to